The CEO discovered her classmate was about to get married. The top name on the list looked exactly like her husband. Isn't this my husband, Trinvu? She suddenly remembered that every night before bed, her husband would always watch live streams for a while. At the time, she even thought he was investing in the entertainment industry, so she didn't pay much attention when the company had large expenditures. It wasn't until she received the wedding invitation from her hot girl classmate that she discovered the person marrying her classmate was actually her own husband. But my husband loves me so much. Could they just be lookalikes? No, that can't be right. I have to get to the bottom of this. So, she immediately replied to her classmate that she would attend the wedding tomorrow, right on time. As mom, her husband was supposed to be on a business trip, also turned a company. No, she even suspected that her husband hadn't gone on a business trip at all, but was busy preparing for the wedding with her classmate. I can't stand not seeing you for a day. I miss you terribly. Hearing these words once again made her feel nauseous. Her husband also said that tomorrow he would stay home with her to celebrate their third wedding anniversary. Alright, I'll wait. She really wanted to see if her husband would dutifully stay home tomorrow. If he did, then the person marrying her classmate wouldn't be her husband, but if he made an excuse not to be home, then it was very likely he was that person. Early the next morning, she brought over 10 bodyguards to her classmate's wedding. If her husband had truly betrayed her, she would definitely cause a scene at the wedding. Be ready for my call at any moment. When she was in school, she was just a poor girl with nothing. As soon as she arrived at the wedding, her scheming classmate immediately ridiculed her for her unfashionable attire. What is she even wearing? It doesn't even have a brand label, but they didn't know that she was now the CEO of Tin Min, a conglomerate they couldn't even dream of reaching. However, she didn't reveal her identity, because she came here today to confirm the groom's identity. As a result, the scheming classmate spoke with increasing fervor and even boasted that every day someone gave her hundreds of thousands. My husband is the CEO of Tin Min Group. You can check online. And these words from the scheming classmate made her even more suspicious, thinking that the one giving her top-tier gifts was her own husband. Because not long ago, she had handed over the position of ICO of Tin Min Group to her husband. Could her husband have truly betrayed her? At this moment, the scheming classmate had someone bring up their wedding poster and then introduced it in front of everyone. Everyone, take a good look at this picture. This is my husband. When the woman saw that picture, images of her husband kept flashing in her mind. Are you sure he's your husband? Could it really be her husband? Hearing everyone's sarcastic laughter, she remembered his promise to love only her for life. The husband she once trusted had betrayed her. In a fit of rage, she tore the wedding poster right there on the spot. How could the scheming classmate possibly tolerate this? Even the other classmates thought that she was deliberately sabotaging someone else's wedding. The scheming classmate immediately thought that she might be jealous because she had married a rich husband. But I remember. You're also married, aren't you? Why don't you bring your husband here so we can meet him once? You don't need to tell me. I was just about to call him. What perfect timing. We can meet right away. But as soon as her husband picked up the phone, he made an excuse. The company has an urgent matter, so I can't come to celebrate our anniversary. At this moment, that scumbag still didn't know that his wife and the scheming classmate were actually classmates. So, today is your wedding anniversary? And yet he's not even coming. So where's your top-ranked big brother? Why haven't we seen him yet? Anyway, for me, meeting him or not makes no difference now. At this moment, everyone realized the wedding had already begun. Why hasn't the top-ranked groom arrived yet? So the scheming classmate immediately called him. Husband, where are you, my love? I'm even more anxious than you are. Trinvu said he's stuck in traffic, but he'll be there in about 10 minutes. And he said someone prepare a very special wedding gift. It's truly special. Go check it out quickly. After hanging up, a server immediately brought over Trinvu's gift. It was the wedding gift for the scheming classmate. When everyone saw it was a Maserati worth several million, they all admired the scheming classmate for getting such a good husband. Only the woman immediately recognized that. This car is the new one I just bought a month ago. At that time, my husband said car was damaged and had been taken for repairs. It turns out he used it as a wedding gift for the scheming classmate. With a personality like yours, you couldn't afford this car even if you worked your whole life. Not even one wheel, oh my. These days, the poorer people are, the more they like to show off. Now you're claiming this car is yours. Are you going to say next that Chinu's husband is also yours? What shocked her even more was that the villa in Minhoa that she had recently bought was taken by her husband and given to the scheming classmate to be their bridal chamber. So, Trinvu, you took my car, my house, and then married another woman? And that scheming classmate, unaware of the truth, again boasted to everyone that the ring given by the top-ranked tycoon was truly a priceless treasure. That is my wedding ring and Trinvu's. It turned out it wasn't lost. But he took it and gave it to another woman. Give me back my ring. Even though that wretched man was despicable, she definitely had to get her ring back. Seeing someone trying to snatch her wedding ring, how could the scheming classmate possibly tolerate it? As a result, while a few people were struggling, they accidentally dropped the diamond from the ring onto the ground. At the same time, the scumbag, dressed neatly in a suit, arrived at hotel entrance beamed with joy, ready to welcome the hot girl to be his new wife. The scheming classmate, seeing her wedding ring and poster destroyed, furious, raised her hand, intending to teach the troublesome woman a lesson. But that woman was not easily intimidated. She quickly slapped the scheming classmate 2 fierce times. It was originally mine. On the contrary, you've stolen my belongings. What are you standing there for? Seize her for me. Everyone, wanting to flatter the scheming classmate and become rich themselves, immediately tightly restrained the woman. Afterwards, the scheming classmate returned a powerful slap, but the woman also issued a threat. Today, if you dare touch a single strand of my hair, I will make you regret it for the rest of your life. At this moment, the scheming classmate was completely unafraid, because her husband was the CEO of Tin Min Group. Even if I hit you 3 times, with my husband protecting me, I won't be harmed at all. After saying that, she immediately told her classmates to be rough and teach the woman who didn't know her place a lesson. When the scumbag slowly walked into the hotel lobby, the scheming classmate, who was tricked into marriage, also officially faced the countdown to her downfall. What are you all doing? What are you doing here? The wedding is about to begin. Aren't you going to get ready? Answer the phone. I just saw a Mercedes arrive at the gate. A very handsome man stepped out of the car. It's not your husband, is it? Stop calling. You guys, quickly take her to the back. Wait until the wedding is over, then release her. Stand up. It's good that you're here to witness me step by step. Reach the pinnacle of my life. Don't move. Let me go. Let me go inside. Isn't it because I'm waiting for you here? What's wrong? Are you afraid I'll run away? It's getting late. Let me take you to change. Okay. What's that sound? Trinvu, Chinu, why are you two still dawdling here? That's right, Trinvu, the guests have already arrived at the door. You. Why haven't you put on your wedding corsage yet? Oh my. Go find the makeup artist quickly. Today's wedding. Trinvu's parents not only knew about it but also supported it. And yet only I, like a fool, kept everything hidden. Alright, we'll go right away. Let's go. Let go of me. Let go. You dare try that again, girl? Don't you realize you almost got caught just now? What do we do now? Let's tie her up first. Let me go. Stay put, or if you dare take one step out, you'll regret it. Let's go. Trinvu, how dare you people do this to me? I will never let any of you get away with this. Hello, is this Manager Vong? This is Tan too. Next up, please give a big round of applause to welcome the groom. Mr. Trinvu, please say a few words. I, Tong Min, can not only marry into a wealthy family, but also use this wedding to make a considerable profit. The groom is the CEO of Fin Min Group. He is the one who has always supported Hugh. I'd like to thank all our relatives and friends, who, despite your busy schedules, still made time to attend my and Hugh's wedding. Marrying Hugh, such a beautiful and kind girl, is the greatest fortune in my life. Thank you, everyone. Trinvu, Lai Hugh. The wedding gift I'm giving you two will arrive soon. Ms. Lai Hugh, do you agree to take Mr. Trinvu as your husband, for richer or poorer? I do. Mr. Trinvu, do you agree to take Ms. Lai Hugh as your wife, for richer or poorer? You can come in now, Wait a minute. Mr. Trin. Ms. Lai, who are you people? I am the manager of this hotel. I just received a report that you people here assaulted a lady without reason. What happened? Well, it's like this. Just now, an old friend of mine was jealous because I married a good husband, so she tore up our wedding poster. And also dropped and damaged my wedding ring. I was so angry that I just lightly pushed her twice. How can that be called assaulting someone? What did you say? The ring is damaged? How could you damage the ring? Do you know this is? I didn't do it on purpose. If you want to blame someone, blame that woman. Anyway, Tantu already thinks the ring is lost, so it doesn't matter if it's broken. Let's just deal with the current situation first. You know, it's just a ring, it's not a big deal. I'll buy you a new one then, my love. Trin Vu, this ring once witnessed, our love. Our wedding ring, in your eyes. Means nothing at all. Manager Vong, is that right? Do you know how much this ring is worth? It's enough to make her pay until she has nothing left, not even her underwear. It's just to teach her a small lesson. Is there a need to make such a big deal out of it? But I'm actually a kind person. So let's consider this amount as compensation for her medical expenses. Let's consider this matter settled. So, behind my back. You're the kind of person who doesn't distinguish right from wrong, and only knows how to solve problems with money. Nowadays, young people easily go straight to complaining when they encounter a small issue. Isn't it obvious they just want money? The money has been spent. Now, hurry up and leave. Go, don't delay my son's auspicious wedding time. The assault incident is just one of the reasons I came here. Mr. Trin. For this wedding banquet. The venue rental and decoration costs, I'd trouble you to now pay for them. The wedding hasn't even taken place yet. And you're already asking me to pay up front? Since when has this been a rule? When was it decided? It was just decided today. Because your people assaulted my guest. You no longer have any credibility here. Therefore, you need to pay up front before you can be served. Do you know who I am? Can you read? Now, read after me, Fin Min Hotel. And I am the CEO of Fin Min Group. You don't want to work here anymore, do you? Are you using excuses to threaten people? But Trin Vu. From now on, you won't have that opportunity anymore. Mr. Trin. Our hotel only follows regulations, not people. You say you're the CEO of Fin Min Group? Sorry, I don't know you. Mr. Trin. The total is 3 million. Either you pay now, or we will clear everything out immediately. Furthermore, this is a high-class hotel. And we do not allow credit. You're Vong Qian Quan, right? Just wait to be fired. Honey, what's wrong? It's nothing. This manager is too low-ranking, he doesn't know his superiors. Well, let's just pay first. Then we'll fire him later, and that'll be that. Many people are watching. Hurry up, don't waste my time. Hello, is this the bank? Please immediately freeze all supplementary cards under the name. Yes, Ms. Tan. Trinvu has no money left. Let's see how your wedding will proceed now. This card has insufficient balance. Mr. Trin, your card has insufficient balance. Please use another card. How can that be? I was still using this card yesterday. Mr. Trin, please hurry. Everyone is impatiently waiting. What's the rush? This card is out of money, I'll just use another card. I have plenty of money. Oh, really? I don't think so. Let's see if you can withdraw even a penny. This card has insufficient balance. 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 No way. All my cards are black cards. Your POS machine must be broken. I already anticipated you would say that. Here's another machine, already prepared for you. This card has insufficient balance. Sorry, sir, your card still shows insufficient balance. All my cards are supplementary cards of tan-twos. Normally, swiping a few tens of millions is no problem. Why is there suddenly no money today? Could it be that tan-two found something out? I handled this so discreetly, and tan-two trusts me so much. She definitely wouldn't have found out. What did you just say? CEO of Min Group? Doesn't look like it very much, does it? He can't even swipe for this small amount of money. Girl, you haven't been swindled, have you? Who knew? Could she really have been scammed? He can't even pay for the banquet. And yet he pretends to be rich. How embarrassing. If you want to enjoy my money and act arrogant, you must be prepared to face the backlash. What's happening? Why is there insufficient balance? Min Group hasn't gone bankrupt, has it? Stop making noise. You're so annoying. It's come to this point. The only way is to ask tan-two to transfer money to me. Anyway, I'll need a few $100 million, and she won't ask questions. Everyone, please wait a moment. I need to make a phone call. Sorry, that's my phone. I forgot to put it on silent. I'll step outside to take this call for a moment. It slipped from my hand. Hello, the number you have dialed is currently unavailable. What's going on? tan-two has never not answered my calls. Hey, Manager Vong, today is a very important day for me. But right now, I really can't get in touch with the finance department. How about you help me handle this flexibly, please? Once the wedding is over, I'll transfer the money to you immediately. Not a single dong will be missing. It's not impossible. As long as the lady you people assaulted agrees to forgive you and withdraws her complaint, then the banquet costs can be paid after the wedding. Do you agree? Agree. And where's the friend you just mentioned? Quickly, call her over here. Whoever needs to apologize. Whoever needs to compensate. She's right behind there. Happiness GPS is right behind there. Things have gotten so chaotic, and you're still hiding behind? Are you planning to be a coward? Why ruin my wedding? Are you afraid I'll see your face and settle the score with you? Mr. Trin. Is this really your attitude when asking for a favor? And this voice? Why does it sound exactly like tan-two's? This voice. So serious, why does it sound exactly like tan-two's? tan-two must be at the company at this hour. How could she be here? I don't care what happened between you and Huni before. Today is my happy day. I don't want to argue with you. Consider it compensation for all your medical expenses. Empty line. 7 more expenses. Take the money and leave immediately. Don't cause a scene here. Mr. Trin, your memory is worse than a fish's. Your card is out of money. You forgot you couldn't swipe your card at the hotel just now, and you. Even if there were 300,000 inside, I still wouldn't accept it or forgive you. I'm warning you, don't push your luck. Do you know who I am? If you offend me, you won't have a good outcome. Is that so? Then I'd like to see for myself what the outcome of offending you will be. After all, you can't even afford the wedding banquet. What can you possibly do to me? Just you wait, I'll teach you a lesson. Why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be at work? How could work be as important as attending your wedding? That's right. I'm the bridesmaid, personally invited by your wife. No, things aren't as you think. This is just a misunderstanding. Listen to me explain first. Like you knew and I are just putting on a show. She does live streams online. She asked me to pretend to be at a rich family's wedding. I just came to help her create the right atmosphere. Trin Vu, what do you mean by that? And what is she to you? Why are you so afraid of her? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. My love, this is just a misunderstanding. Please believe me, okay? A misunderstanding? You mean I saw it with my own eyes, and you call that a misunderstanding? Or are these wounds on my body also a misunderstanding? The wounds on her body are because you hit her. How dare you hit her? So what if I hit her? I'm asking you. What's your relationship with her that you have to protect her like that? You haven't explained anything to me, and I won't let this go. As for your leading man, I'm afraid he's going to disappoint you. Today, he won't give you any explanation. Hey, you. When is it your turn to interfere in matters between my husband and me? You shut your mouth. My wife. I know I was wrong. Isn't that CEO Trin? Why is he calling Tan to his wife? Isn't Hugh his wife? Oh, that's right, Hugh forgot to tell you. I am Trin Vu's wife. And you are just a thoroughly evil woman. How can that be? Tu Vu, tell me, what exactly is going on here? How are you her husband? Haven't you seen everything already? Tran Tu is my wife. You and I were just having fun. She is my wife. So what are we here then? My wife. I promise you this will absolutely not happen again. Please just pretend nothing happened, okay? Can we go back to how things were before, my love? Back to the old days. This plan will definitely secure the investment. That way, the company will be on a stable track. Are you awake? I asked the doctor, glutinous rice porridge is good for the stomach. I'll pour it into a thermos for you later. Take it to the company, okay? Remember to warm it up and eat it in the morning. Thank you so much, husband. I only woke up half an hour earlier, that's all. You work hard every day, and it's much tougher than what I do. From now on, I'll make breakfast for you every day, ensuring your stomach stays healthy every day. No matter how deep the feelings are, they cannot resist external temptations. Trin Vu. Let's get a divorce. Let's get a divorce. I don't agree. My love, we've been together for so many years. We've overcome countless hardships together. We've been through everything. Just look at me. I love you so much. How could you possibly ask for a divorce from me? Just now, you swore vows to another woman while making eternal promises. You weren't supposed to say such things. It wasn't her. It was her in the live stream room who kept calling you husband, saying she liked you and loved you. I was just temporarily infatuated with her. How shameless. Trin Vu, do you think I'm a complete fool? Do you think I can believe what you're saying? If you didn't have that intention, how could she have seduced you? I'm sorry, my dear wife, I was wrong. I won't dare to do it again. I promise you, from now on. I will definitely cut ties with her and have no more contact. Please give me another chance. I don't agree. We are Trin Vu's parents. The only daughter-in-law we recognize is Lai Hyunu. Trin Vu, son, stand up immediately for your father. This girl. Kneeling before a woman again? You're a man. Our ancestors won't be able to rest in peace because of you. Son, stand up for your father. Father, don't pull me. Chiu Tu still hasn't forgiven me. Trin Vu, I order you to stand up immediately. A man's knees are gold. They should only kneel before heaven and their parents. With such a good Hyunu, you don't need to kneel before this woman. You've completely made us lose face. That's right. So what if Tan Tu is Trin Vu's wife? I have more advantages than her. I haven't lost yet. Father, mother, you two must side with me. Hyunu, don't worry. Mother is here today. Let's see who dares to bully you. Tan Tu. A daughter-in-law like you, I have never acknowledged from beginning to end. Don't flatter yourself anymore. Why are you in such a hurry to accept a new daughter-in-law? Are you all in such a rush to send Trin Vu to jail? What do you mean? We registered our marriage 3 years ago and are legally husband and wife. Now you are publicly holding a wedding with Lai Hyunu. This is bigamy. The crime of bigamy can be punished with a maximum of 2 years in prison. Don't you dare threaten me here. Didn't you just declare that you wanted to divorce our Chiu Vu? So? Divorce. Divorce right now. You've been married for 3 years. Like a hen that can't even lay an egg. Our Trin family cannot tolerate this. Not like our Hyunu. She is now pregnant. With our Chiu Vu's child. What did you say? She's pregnant? That's right, it's been 3 months. What's more, the doctor said it's a boy. Heaven has eyes. The Trin family finally has an heir. This rotten kid, no matter what, must bring Hyunu home as his wife for me. Trin Vu. Is this what you told me? You must make your boundaries clear now. I thought Tan Tu was so capable, but it turns out she can't have children at all. In a wealthy family like this, not being able to have children is a great offense. Now our Hyunu is pregnant. The position of a wealthy madam is hers now. That's absolutely right. Our Hyunu is young and beautiful. And she's also a star. She can help our Chiu Vu network and promote her husband. That's what a truly virtuous wife is. And what about you? For all these years, you've lived off my son. Worn his clothes, lived in his house, you're truly useless. Woman. Didn't you just want to divorce Trin Vu? Divorce him then. On behalf of Trin Vu, I agree to your divorce, but you must leave empty-handed. You won't get a single cent of the company's assets. What does this mean? Hyunu, didn't you think Trin Vu was really rich? What are you implying? Tan Tu, don't try to sow discord here. My son is the CEO of Min Group. So of course he has no shortage of money. Father, don't talk nonsense. Shut your mouth. You wretched boy, what are you afraid of her for? You are the boss of a large corporation. A steady man, a true man. How can you be looked down upon by a woman like that? So spineless. Manager Vong. You've worked at Min Group for a long time. Please tell them who the chairman of Min Group is, after all. Min Group. From its establishment until now, the chairman of the board has always been Ms. Tan Tu. Impossible. Min Group. That was founded by my son himself. And you're just someone who stays at home all day, goes to the market, and cooks. Just a housewife. For all these years, to save Trin Vu's reputation, I Have never, in front of outsiders. When my status was brought up, they said that once this company was acquired, it would be handed over to Trinvu. Even at home, we always indulged his wishes, saying that he was the CEO of Fin Min, while I was only the CEO of Fin Min Tap Shuyan. Unexpectedly, they not only showed no gratitude, but also thought I was easy to bully. We are Trinvu's parents. The only daughter-in-law we recognize is Li Xiaoru. How can this be? This. How can this be happening? This can't be true. This can't be true. It must be you, you wicked woman. You must have used some despicable trick to steal Xiaoyu's company from our family. Me? You truly are a dark-hearted woman. I'll fight you to the death. Mom, Trinvu. Son, tell Dad the truth. Did she force you? Did she force you to transfer these shares into her name? Didn't she? Trinvu. Son, aren't you going to explain yourself to everyone? Mom, Dad, Fin Min Group originally belonged to Tan too. What? What? How could it have been hers from the start? Son, has she bewitched you? What nonsense are you talking about? Oh my God, Mom. Fin Min Group. Whether as the one in charge or the founder. From beginning to end, it was all Tan too. When she successfully started her business, we weren't even married yet. Therefore, all the assets in the house all belonged to her. She is the chairwoman of Fin Min Group. So, I, Trinvu, actually have nothing at all. Trinvu, you really are a swindler. It turns out you've been a penniless pauper all along. So what am I supposed to do? And what about the child in my womb? Speaking of the child, I'm afraid that this child might not even be Trinvu's, you know. Madam, according to the report results, Mr. Trina's sperm has very low motility. He suffers from severe oligospermia. The chances of natural conception are almost zero. Dr. Chu, please don't tell my husband about this yet. He's very proud. If he finds out, he definitely won't be able to handle it. But this is a serious matter between a husband and wife, I know. But I'll tell him gradually. Please don't tell him yet, I'm begging you. What nonsense are you talking about? The child in my womb truly is the flesh and blood of the Trin family. There's no mistake about it. What about you? What's use having so much money? If you can't have children, you're destined to be lonely in your old age. That's right, she's absolutely right. You're a woman. What's the point of all that money? If you're willing to leave this money to this child, then I'll agree to let Xiaoyu not divorce you. Exactly. Who would dare marry a divorced woman like you? General Director, Miss Tan, last month you just asked about Mr. Trina's treatment plan. Why are you calling again today? I want to ask more about Trinvu's chances of natural conception. Mr. Trin suffers from severe oligospermia. His chances of natural conception are almost zero. Even with IVF, the success rate is still less than 10%. This means the child isn't mine. Li Xiaoru. So you've been secretly seeing someone else all this time, and you still wanted me to take the blame, making me lose face in front of so many people. It's because you're infertile. Why blame me? I've been with you so many times, and still no pregnancy. If I didn't borrow a seed, how else could I have gotten pregnant to marry you? You truly are a wicked woman. You dared to secretly have an affair behind my son's back. See if I don't tear you to shreds today. Alright, alright. Oh, Mom. Oh my God, borrowing a seed to marry rich. Some women are truly shameless. How can she be a star? She's just an internet influencer fishing for likes. Tringu is truly ridiculous, a freeloader, and was caught up in a cheating scandal. Moreover, he couldn't even produce a child. What's more, that woman even cuckolded him. Even TV dramas wouldn't dare to depict something like this. Why are they attacking her online? Is this real or fake? I don't believe it. Li Xiaoru, do you see this? This is the man you poured all your efforts into tying down. Do you think men are easily deceived? Selling yourself cheaply to gain resources. But what you didn't expect is that this kind of morally corrupt man is the least trustworthy. Isn't this your man? That's right, so I was blind. But fortunately, I always relied on myself. If you encounter such a man, just leave him. And what about you? Don't I rely on myself? I livestream my dancing. I chat with wealthy patrons. I sell things online. Which of these isn't my own effort? It's true you rely on yourself, but you shouldn't resort to any means necessary to take shortcuts. I'm afraid you still don't know this. Trinvu not only has very few shares in his company. Even the house and car he bought for you are registered in my name. They all belong to me. Even the ring you're wearing. This ring is also mine. My initials are engraved inside the ring. When did you engrave that? It's a specially custom-made ring with a name engraved inside. Do you find that so strange? Everything he gave her is either my personal property or our joint marital property. I will take back everything. On what grounds do you claim them back? Trinvu voluntarily gave them to me, so they are mine. He stole her belongings. If there's compensation, he'll be the one to pay it. Chairwoman Tan, the document you asked me to print. I don't agree. On what grounds do you make me leave empty-handed? I want at least half the assets. Otherwise, don't expect me to sign. Given the situation now, are you still thinking about assets? What you should be most worried about now is when you'll go to jail. And for how long? Not you. What did you say? Jail? That's right. You not only took my belongings and gave them to others, but you also used company assets to reward Li Xiaoru with a large sum to buy assets. This is called embezzlement of company assets. And not yet divorced from me. You married her, that's bigamy. We were once husband and wife. And yet you want to sue me? The company belonged to both of us, and I just took a little money. How can that be called theft? Don't play games with me. Thin Min is a listed company. 70% of the shares are mine, and the rest are in the hands of institutions and shareholders. You embezzled company funds, which is misappropriation of assets from all shareholders. Trinvu, all bank accounts in your name and real estate have been frozen by law. Regarding the embezzlement case, please cooperate with the investigation. Indeed, a woman's heart is truly vicious. Now you're calling the police to arrest me. You haven't left me any way out at all. I haven't called the police yet, nor have I requested compulsory enforcement. What's happening? All right then. I'll go all out against you. Son. He's killing someone. Protect CEO Tan. He's crazy. How dare he step someone with a knife? Call the police quickly. That freeloader stole money to support his mistress. Now he's even trying to kill someone. He must be arrested immediately. The previous public fund embezzlement case has already been reported to Securities Commission. For those who don't know, this man was once a big shot at the top of the list. Now he's just a madman. Everyone is looking at me. I'm famous now. I'm famous. I've never seen this level of interaction before. Translation design that completes 3D line. Who allowed you to live stream? If I don't broadcast, how will I get views? Views are money. Trin Vu. Anyway, you've already lost everything. I'd rather act a bit crazier like this, then I'll get more views. I'll get rich, you see. Everyone, do you see? As a woman, you must always keep a clear head and absolutely never be deluded by love. From today, I am my own wealthy dynasty. Tan 2. Do you think that's enough to defeat me? Let me tell you the truth. The MCN company I'm working for. This morning, my company was just acquired by a mysterious tycoon. In addition, my traffic is very good. Even if I don't rely on men, I can still earn millions every year. Even tens of millions. So you're happy about that? So, didn't you find out who acquired your company? My dear friend? They already said it's a mysterious tycoon, didn't they? I'll know as soon as I get to the company. Immediately fire someone named Lai Nu for me. Go on, keep pretending. I'm not an employee of your company. How could you possibly fire me? Hello, boss, have you seen my live stream yet? It's gone viral. Nearly 10 million people are watching online. It's absolutely phenomenal. So, will the company from now on dedicate all the best traffic and resources to me? Like you knew, look at the great job you've done. You've been fired. What? I'm incredibly popular right now. My traffic is excellent, and I haven't done anything wrong. Why are you firing me? Well, ask yourself. When did you offend our big boss? Just now, she herself called me and told me to fire you. In short, I'm giving you one last day. Pack your things and get out quickly. So, the one who acquired our company, the mysterious tycoon, is you? Who else could it be? No way. I don't believe it. This must just be a coincidence. Don't be so dramatic. Chairman Chin, the acquisition contract for MCN Lu Cop has been signed. Please take a look, sir. Now the contract is in my hands. This time, you must believe me, right? You made me lose everything. I will definitely not spare you. I will definitely not spare you either. Who in Back AI City doesn't know that? A man is a company specializing in technology? You have too much free time, don't you? What would you get involved in the entertainment industry? Are you deliberately trying to provoke me? I'm not as idle as you think. But it's true, as you said before. I'm not very familiar with the entertainment industry. But someone I know likes it. I originally intended to acquire a live streaming company as a gift for our 3rd wedding anniversary. A commemorative gift, what a pity. Why have you been watching so many live streams lately? I never saw you interested in this before. It's quick money, you know. If you're really interested, we can open a live streaming company. Or directly acquire a developed live streaming company. What have you been doing all these years? My love, I was wrong. It turns out you're the one who loves me the most. I let you down. If so, hand the company over to me. I will definitely do a good job and make it thrive. I'll earn money for you. How touching. Unfortunately, it's too late. Tell him to get out of here. Everyone, stand still. Everyone, stand still, don't cause trouble. My love, I wronged you, I let you down. If you don't forgive me, I'll die right in front of you. Chairman, it's too dangerous. It's okay. Trin Vu, why do you have to do this? You are the chairman, a person of high standing. And I'm just a CEO in name only. By your side, I have nothing. I have no value at all. I only know how to spend money wildly. Only when those people praise me. Do I feel like a human being? Like a man? Trin Vu, I don't care if you believe it or not. From beginning to end, I have never looked down on you. In fact, many times I felt you were even better than me. But now, You're pathetic. Stay truly makes people despise you. If you're still a man, then show your courage as a man. And take responsibility for the mistakes you've made. Perhaps then you'll still have a chance to turn your life around. Take them away, take them to the police station. My son. Tan 2. You made me lose everything. I will not spare you. Why are you standing there stunned? Hurry up and come help. You ran really fast, and then you hid here after leaving. Were you afraid I'd come find you to settle scores? What do you want? Before the exam, I clearly told you to give me the answers. Why didn't you? I didn't agree to that, and besides, this is cheating. A model student like you is truly different. No matter how hard you try, it's useless. You'll still end up working for the rich. Grab her. Next time you don't give me the answers, I'll push your head into the toilet so you can taste it. Tuang Na, you're crazy. For so many years, you followed me and earned some money. Why are you helping her now? And the rest of you, standing there dumbfounded, what are you doing? Hold her tight for me. And what about you? Do you want to turn your back on me too? What's wrong? Why else? Do you think they, and Tuang Noyet, followed you willingly to do bad things? Weren't they pushed to the limit by you? That's why they only dare to stand up now. They dare to stand up and speak out. That year, you stole my thesis. It almost prevented me from graduating. You also took my photos. To threaten me. Have you forgotten? For so many years, Chow Lin and I followed you to bully others. And we never had a single peaceful night's sleep. Even in our dreams, we saw people coming for revenge. And what about us? That year, how many people did you bully? You forced us to follow you. Have you forgotten everything? That year in 10th grade, I refused to help you copy homework. So you immediately locked me in the dorm bathroom. You beat me and splashed cold water on me. You locked me up all night. Which caused me to go home with a high fever that turned into pneumonia. What about that year when you tore up my exam paper? Do you remember? That day I was taking the math Olympiad. You took advantage of me going to the bathroom and tore my exam paper to shreds. You even threw my pencil case down from above. When I asked why, you said you couldn't stand it when others were better than you. You fabricated stories to defame me and tore my shirt. I had to answer schools because of you. Like you knew, I will remember you for this my entire life. Now you're finished. Finally, we're not afraid of you anymore. We are the Law Enforcement Alliance. Who is Tren Vu? Who is Lai Hu Nu? Tren Vu, you are suspected of embezzling funds from Thin Min Group. And while your marriage was still valid, you held a wedding with someone else. You are suspected of committing bigamy and attempted murder. Please come with us. Hu Nu, you are suspected of intentionally causing injury to others. We will now proceed with summoning you for investigation according to the law. I didn't do it. On what grounds are you arresting me? We have witnesses and ample physical evidence. Tan 2, you should keep your word and talk inside. Don't think you've won. I haven't lost yet. No, traffic is king. Wait until I get out of here, relying on my traffic. I will immediately make a strong comeback. At that time, I will reveal everything you've done. And make it public for everyone to know. You want to twist the facts and distort the truth again to attract attention? It's just a pity you won't have that chance again. What do you mean? Many live streaming companies have issued a joint statement. Never to hire, like you knew. Three major live streaming platforms simultaneously announced the suspension of Hu Nu's accounts, a permanent ban. She's not allowed on. How gratifying. She's finally banned. They should have dealt with such unscrupulous streamers sooner. So. You blacklisted me? I didn't blacklist you. It's your own wicked actions. That blocked your own path. Being famous for notoriety isn't true fame. It's a crime and, even more, a disgrace. Take her away. Little Vu, please forgive my son. Drinvu, don't be afraid, my son. I'll find a way to save you. My son. Trinvu. Sorry, Chairman Sheen. When we were in school, we bullied you with Hu Nu. And today, we even hit you. I hope you can forgive us. We followed Hu Nu for many years and have evidence of her selling fake goods, recordings of her threatening fans. We've kept all of it. In a moment, we will hand it all over to the police. We will cooperate with the investigation and take responsibility. It's never too late to acknowledge your mistakes and be willing to correct them. The law won't overlook. Wrongdoers get a chance to realize and correct their mistakes. Better to step forward than keep hiding. CEO Sheen, you handled this wisely and generously. Indeed. Worriedly Hugh got away. All's good, culprits caught. We also feel satisfaction. CEO Sheen. Someone's monitoring next steps. Are you okay? Just a broken marriage, but life. Life isn't just marriage. Congratulations, CEO Sheen. In just one short year, Min became industry benchmark and launched many positive streamers. Share your experience? The entertainment industry isn't for scandals or dark dealings. Integrity is vital before fame. If character's problematic, no matter how famous, they shouldn't appear publicly. I recall your past. Looking back, anything to share? I want to tell prisoners. Reform and turn lives around. I especially want to tell watchers. If bullied or witnessing it, remember, silence makes wrongdoers brazen. Min specializes in legal support for bullying victims, especially school bullying if needed. Call us right away. Also, if facing an unhappy marriage, hope women can bravely stand up and end it. Absolutely do not relent. As we know, this year Min implementing a cleanup plan, collaborating with platforms, combat fake traffic, and selling counterfeits via livestream, rectifies industry shortcomings. Indeed, we must not just do our part, but also promote the industry's development. For the industry to develop healthily, needs each individual's steadfastness, uphold principles, never resort to schemes, violating ethics/laws for quick money. Finally, if facing difficulties, always uphold principles, move forward bravely. Everyone finds their own light.